moment I'm on my own. Squeaky chair. Oh, right, okay, so I'm not on my own. I'm just kind of waffling onto myself about having a squeaky chair. It doesn't actually say who's watching. So if you're on, pop up, just let me know who is there. Good old trusty music box is, I've just placed that down, and obviously it's going off. So, hello Christopher. Welcome to our gorgeous members. I can see that Aaron is watching. Good day, Sheriff. So I think I'm in here completely on my own now. Possibly. So yeah, so I can't see who is on. So you'll have to pop up just so I can see who's watching. I'm going to explain because we've got a few new members from, oh no, it's come up now, so I think it's showing 2. So there's Chris and Aaron. So I'm going to just give some people some time just to pop on, because obviously it'll still come into the news feed. It just won't. I've just heard a squeaky door, hang on. Oh, there's still people in by the looks of it. There's still some people downstairs. So it'll go into the news feed as subscribers only. So Chris is saying he didn't get a notification. So it's weird, isn't it? If you're a subscriber, you don't get a notification. But it could be because we haven't done lives on Facebook for so long. It might take some time for it to actually pop up in news feeds. There's an option where you can set up the feed so that you can send a message to members through Messenger. Well, it's no good telling me that now, Chris, because I've done the live already. I didn't realise that, but I can do that in future. Denise has found us, so she's on. Hello, Denise. Welcome. Welcome to the other side of the other side, literally. So I noticed it earlier when I was messing with it. You should have just, yeah, it's fine because I didn't realise, and to be honest, I was just trying to get it set up anyway. I was hoping just giving a little bit of time would have given them more time, because she said they were going to be out by 9 o'clock, but there's still cars. I've just heard a noise and I checked, but there's still cars out in the car park. But members will come across it anyway. The other option, Chris, is if you want to just quickly pop up in their inboxes and let them know that we're on. So anyway, so like I said on that live, Denise, you're away. Are you not in the pub now? Doing this, it's half the cost than what YouTube have got, and we just thought, we hated doing it in the first place, but to find it was half the cost for you lot. You've all kind of just been amazing with us and supported us, and we were just like, it's a no-brainer because it's half the cost. And it was a platform that you all kind of came off anyway. So so we have Michael, hello. They are potentially leaving now. I'm just literally like waffling on with my windswept hair, waiting for them to leave. I think the lights have gone off in the hall though, so I do think they may be leaving. Let me just check the car park. The lights are on, but there's still the lights are off, but there's still cars in the car park. So they're not going to be doing their dancing in the dark. So they must be like locking up and going now. I'm just getting spammed by Chris. He's letting everyone know that we're live. So everyone will pop up in a minute anyway. And then you don't have to listen to me waffle, 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 blue waffle. While I'm here though, I've got Sophie. She is really comfortable on the sofa. I've brought a few of her friends in with her because I just thought, however, the position that she's in right now, she's staring into my soul. Literally staring into my soul. I still don't like her and I never will. So Shirley, hello Shirley. So again, new one that's missed us. We're back on the other side. Like I said, we've listened to everyone and we kind of... Oh, I'm just getting spammed by Chris. We listened to everyone and we've kind of like obviously realised that we've got to listen to what you guys want as well. So that is why it saves money for everybody. So I'm currently in the one of the experience rooms. I'll just clear my notifications. Chris is spamming everybody, letting them know that I'm live now because I don't think you've got a notification. I think I've done wrong. I think I was supposed to send, like, click a button that actually sends the subscribers a notification that I've gone live, and I didn't realise. So that's why nobody had any notices. I am really waffling and I am sorry. It's just while I'm waiting for people, give people a chance. So I'm currently sat in one of the experience rooms. Most of you will know that. Christopher's really spamming. So I've got the music box out in the corridor. So for those of you that have not been on our YouTube channel, on our members only feeds, what we've noticed is it's literally, let me turn you around, it's literally just down here, and the music box, wherever we place it in this room, it won't go off. As soon as we put it out in the corridor, it constantly goes off. Now I did a members only feed in here, what night was it, on YouTube? And basically I ended up getting lured down into the hall. They wanted me to go into the hall. So I was absolutely pooing my pants because I wasn't expecting to be like lured down there on my own. However, because it's not so dark at the moment, it wasn't too bad. So again, I'm just going to start. I know not everybody is on. Shirley, Kev, Helen. Right, did you do Rob as well, Chris? Just checking you let Rob know, and Paul as well. I haven't seen either of them pop up, so you might not be finished. Depends if he's done his job properly, really, doesn't it? Kev, did you have a really nice holiday? And Helen, it's nearly your turn. Hurry up and get back so we can get away. On countdown for you. And hello, Stephen. So I just want to quickly start as well. Thank you, everyone, because the ones that have come over from YouTube, I still didn't want to go down in the light. No, not in that room, not at all. The support that you've all given us on YouTube, the transition back over to this, it was such short notice. It was just a no-brainer for us, and we just thought, you know what, it's half the price on Facebook. Oh, Shirley's off to Turkey the end of August as well. But she'll be on countdown for us to get back then. So it was just a no-brainer for us, and we just thought, you know what, we'll do it. It was a last-minute thing. So all the YouTube members, thank you so much for actually, like, just the transition, it's just been quick, smooth. I know some of you have had a few problems of getting on, but you've made it, so thank you. And the new ones as well, thank you so much for like popping on and supporting us. We're back on YouTube, Facebook. So anyway, enough of my waffle of me blue waffle. Right, so at the moment it's not very dark. I'm gonna just, the lights are back on in the hall, so they haven't left yet. Ooh, it could have been me. However, YouTube members will know the amount of walking that we can do around here. The balls don't actually set off usually, especially Harold's whiskey bottle. So what we've got is, on the whiskey bottle, taking the lid off, we've got a spirit in here named Harold. He requested whiskey and cards, and that's what we've done. So, if there's any spirits with me now, I never need to introduce myself. You should, oh, thank you. You should know who I am. If that's you, can you set off another piece of equipment for me? Just to confirm. Or if you'd like another drink, I can pour you a drink. You have to do something for me first though. Whether you can copy me. Can you hear that? If you're still here with me now, can you go towards something? Make it light up, or let me sense that you're here. That's not paranormal, that's them leaving. So they have now left the building. Yeah, for definite. So they've gone. Right, so spirits, I am now completely on my own. The last time I sat in this room, there was a spirit who lured me down into the hall. Are you able to do something so I know that you're with me? Can you go back towards that ball that's on the whiskey and light it up for me? Come on. Push Sophie's hat off. So what's Chris saying? Oh, the death certificates, right? Okay, so I mean, yeah, there's so much. Doing the experience we've found from past events that we've done over the years, and there's so much So we went into the family trees, the total history of the building, spent a hell of a lot of time going through all the research. I've printed off, there was actually 3 previous owners who died in this building. There's another previous owner who died in a car crash. There's robberies that took place. There's deceit that's took place. There's potential murder that's taken place. What else is there? Can't even think. So the death certificates are on the table. They've all got balls on them. One of them was the first owner, called Alice. She had this house with her husband Lewis. Now, she died when she was 33. Now, I don't know how many of you can remember back when we did a competition for the Lone Vigil experience for you to come and do a music box going off. I don't know if you heard it. We did a competition and Rob won it, and it was for him to come and do the experiment. And it was when we'd first got this room, and I was upstairs and I was asking the spirit questions, and Rob was down in the hall. He had the headphones on and he was linked up to the spirit box, and he kept going, I keep getting the number 33. He didn't have a clue what the number 33 meant. I didn't have a clue what the number 33 meant, but it was all he kept doing was, I keep getting number 33. What we found out since is, let me find it. Where is she? Right. So, Alice's death certificate, she died in here and she was 33 years old. How bloody amazing is that to have that come out? Alice's name has come out before. She's had some really good responses, which I find she works better with Chris. She seems to have a little soft spot for Chris, I think. But it's probably because he always calls her darling. So there is like absolutely loads to fill you in. The research that I've done, it's like Chris has just put on there. I'm literally dreaming about Elmwood because I'm still looking at everything. The history. I've found pictures. That's a previous homeowner, Gilbert. I've been gardening and I've still got mud under my nails. That's Gilbert. He's the one who died in a car crash. That's a picture of the house back in the 1900s. They're paintings that Gilbert's drawn. Harold's dad, coat of armour. And then we've got on this table here, that's Harold. Good old grumpy Harold. Now you guys as well, just quickly before I actually properly crack on, you're all going to see a video soon that members only on YouTube got, and it was when Rob and Denise were in here for a lone vigil with me, and the responses we got where Harold communicated with us based on the fact of how much he wanted to basically bum Rob. And Rob was just an absolute brilliant sport. He really was. But his bum was literally ripped that whole night. It was so funny. So, if there's any spirits in this building now that can hear my voice, whether you want me in this room or you maybe want me to go to a different area, I'm all yours. I'm all on my own. Come forward, do something. If you want me elsewhere, you need to make a noise outside this room. Your voice is being heard quite often. at the moment, it's that quiet. Like, my ears are just buzzing because of how quiet it is coming. Come and slam a door. Set some of the equipment off. I am actually going to move to a different area because it is deadly quiet in here. So it's definitely because even the music box that usually goes off quite a lot will go off. So I'm gonna try somewhere else. I'm gonna see where I get me shackles. Is there anywhere in particular that any of you want me to try? Let me pick up. So last time I was in here, it was really quiet, and I went downstairs, and then when I came back upstairs, the REM pod started going off. So I don't know if Harold's at his best in the hall. Thanks, Rob. Thanks. You know what? It's gone dark and I've just realised I haven't actually got a torch. Right, so creepy corridor might lose signal. Right. I'm back. I knew I was going to lose signal because I was doing here. Right. What I'm going to do... Am I there? Right. So... let me just quickly get a table to put you on. Right. Don't need a torch, I've got my Terminator eyes. I still bloody need a torch in here. I don't at the minute because I can see, but then suddenly I'll just start moving pants all of a sudden. Guaranteed in here. Right. going off from me placing it. So Rob's saying just be firm with him. You know what, yeah, I am gonna like beat him up today. Put him in his place. Be brave, just because there's a little bit of light coming through. So I'm gonna... Right, if there's any spirits in this room with me now, come towards my voice. Can you make a noise in this room where you're stood? Did everyone hear that? If that was you, can you do that again for me, please? Just make it a little bit louder. I'm sure. Right, that's got to be... No one should be out here in this part of the dark. No, nobody's out there. Surrounded by bush out there. Oh, there is movement. I don't know, can you hear that movement? Can you bring that closer? Oh, thank you. You know, I'm going to ask the question again just for confirmation. Can you make that a little bit louder, a little bit closer? Oh, and again, thank you. Wow. Are you picking that up? Oh, that's got to be something. Oh, I don't want to go. There's nothing there. Can you hear that movement? Oh, so you are hearing it. Chris has tagged it. Out my hip. I'm going to go straight in for the kill. I've obviously come in this area for a particular reason. Harold. Do you remember, Harold, the last time I was in here? You'd lured me down on my own. And while I was in here, I came up with a theory about Mary and what you did to her. That is something that I'm not going to let drop now. Did you kill Mary? Right, so I'm hearing like footsteps, but not in this area, they're like away from it. Mary? Come forward to me. Chris just tagged that I think I potentially heard it growl then. Right, Mary, if you can hear me, you can see, if you can hear me and you can see me, can you affect some of the equipment that I put out for you? I'm going to need you to come really close. You're going to have to be really brave. Ignore Harold. He's got absolutely no hold over you. Or maybe we've got your name wrong and you've potentially called something else. That's fine because we can work on it. Can you make a noise in the room where you are? Come on, you've just had loads of dancers in. The amount of people that have been in this building through the day. All that energy that you've been able to collect. If that is you making that movement and those tapping noises, can you bring it to the other side of the room for me? Is Harold currently around in this area now? Right, can you not hear? Can you not hear that tapping? I don't know if it was definitely a growl. I'm not 100%. It was just, it sounded like one, but I'm not 100% sure if it was potentially a noisy car in the background, but it just sounded quite far away. But can you hear? I know you've got that clicky tapping noise going on. Can any of you hear footsteps, like from a distance of like that, or not? Because I've never... It sounds like it's the other side of the building. I'm going to ask the question again. If that is a spirit who's making that tapping noise, come out of the shadows that you're stood in. Come and let me feel you around me. You haven't got to be scared. If there's any male spirits in this room now, you come forward. I am 1,000%, I swear, the more I've gone down there, the more I'm swearing that is like footsteps. So Rob's seen shadows going across the wall with 2 windows. If you're wandering around the top of that back wall, I'll come and join you. Are you able to copy me? Please tell me that's a plane. Hang on. I'm just coming for my security. Right, that is a plane, thank God. Right, I'm going to take a different approach. Can I have any kind of conversations at all? We can ask you questions, find out who you are. There's always something that brings one particular spirit out who's up for a good time, who's always up for a laugh. And if you don't want me to ask the particular questions on getting to know who you are and what your story is, you're going to have to do something for me. Set up a piece of equipment. That sounds dead low. Again, I'm going to ask the question, if you're not in this particular area, I'm going to let you know it's very, very quiet in here right now. And I 100% swear I'm hearing footsteps in another part of the building. You come and light up this light here on the floor in front of me now. The closer you go to it, the higher colour it will go. There's green, yellow, orange, red. I'm still hearing that tapping, but for me it's too constant. What was that? I'm going to leave this area now, I'm going to go somewhere else. I'm going to try somewhere else. I might lose signal. Or let me get the equipment first. You also know... Let me just double check that it's not me. No. Have you come to join me now? Or is that you leaving? Because I've just said I'm leaving. Can you light up one of the balls? Very, very quiet in here tonight. Right, so I might lose signal as I go through the creepy corridor. Bear with me. I'm going to try somewhere. Right. So, I think my signal survived. Right. So, according to here, we have children's spirits who will come forward in this area. Oh, I actually shit myself, there's a fucking coat rack behind. Right. Try a bit in here. Is there any children with me now? Can you come forward? I've got a little book. You can read. If you come and let me know that you're with me, I'll read you a story. Are you able to see me? So that's a noisy car. I've got some old friends with me on here. They've come to see you. some new friends as well. And they're all lovely. Everyone's heard a lot about you. Are you able to come and light up some of the equipment? I'll tell you what I'll do, you can have a book and you can have a flashy ball as well. If you want me to read you a story, story time with Claire. I'm going to open this corridor. Hang on. Back off. I want to just try something. It's really quiet. Oh, that coat peg thing got me then. Right. I just want to see. I've just got so I turn round. Right, is there anyone with me now? Oh, thank you. So that, I would have said was over there. Okay, so if that was you, can you just make that kind of noise again? Can you copy me? Set off some of the lights on the balls. Maybe you want a little sing-song. So Shirley's got the impression of a white rabbit. I wonder if they had a pet rabbit maybe. Did you have any spirits when you were here? Any animals? Any pets? See, that was on cue, that. So I asked that question, I could hear a dog barking. But I think that dog bark was outside. Is there anyone down this end, maybe? Right, Spirit, I'm going to go soon. And you haven't even made yourself known to me tonight. Nobody has. Is the big meanie man here? That was me. Oh, movement out there. Is the big meanie man here? You don't need to be scared of him. He can't do anything. If I roll this ball out here, do you think you could maybe roll it back to me? Can you roll that back to me? Or you can pick it up and chuck it at my head if you want. I don't care. Please tell me you've just heard that. Wow. I swear that's a child's voice. Please tell me you heard that. It was like, have I just heard your voice? I know it takes a lot of energy. That was definitely in here. It wasn't outside because I'm literally sat right next to the door there. It came from down there. If you're with me now and you can hear me, if that was you that I've just heard, thank you so much. That was absolutely brilliant. Thank you. I'm going to go with the fact that you're down here somewhere. So I'm going to pop that on there. There's a story for you. I'll tell you what, I'm going to put that on the top left. Let me just see if I can get that voice. That was definite. So the music box, I put that on the bottom of the stairs. Are you upstairs? Come down and join me. If you can see those balls that I've put on the floor, they flash if you touch them. Be like a little disco. We can have a little party. Are you able to touch one of them? Or knock on something like this? So Chris is saying he's just heard a scream. So I haven't heard anything that could have been external that's picked up as that. It's quite quiet outside, Chris. There's a car going past now. Come on, come really close. I'm going to ask the question, Mary. Well, there's another car going past now. I'm only mentioning it because obviously I'm sat right next to the door. But you're saying you can't hear them, so there's a couple of cars that have gone past. But there was absolutely nothing that could have made a scream noise. What is that? So that's a car. There's like movement in that corner then. Are there any children here now? Or maybe you're not children, maybe you're more teenagers, maybe you class yourselves as a bit more grown up than being a little girl or a little boy. Oh, is there something down there? Hang on. Let me put this here a minute, right? Just listen really carefully. Just so the bell is going off. Come on, copy me. So there's movement. Oh, thank you. Are you able to do that again for me? Can you bring it a little bit closer? Oh, and again, thank you. So that's coming from there. Can anyone tell me what time it is? Oh, see, I haven't felt uneasy at all tonight. I've actually felt really quite calm in here tonight. Right. Okay, so we try and process. So there's a car that's gone past. But at the same time, I don't know if it was like someone had gone shh, or if someone sneezed, but it's like a kind of thing. And Chris signed in as me. He's got like 3 different accounts on his phone for work purposes, and you've come in as me, you muppet. I'm not back, I'm here. I've always been here. But yeah, it was like a psh, as the car went. So I don't know if it was the car or if it was in here. It was quite hard to tell. But I'm assuming nobody's heard that noise. Oh yeah, Chris, I stayed logged in as me earlier on, sorry. So it's 10:05. That's external. So I do think being given the fact that I've been on for just over an hour and there hasn't been anything, it feels like one of those nights where it is just very flat. So I think I'm gonna, is my signal okay? Oh, I'm not sure how it works. Chris will have to right, so I think, you know, when I said I was in the hall earlier on and I could hear footsteps, I think someone must have music on, like quite heavy beated music. Because I've just heard them footsteps again, but I'm sure it was like music outside. So but it's like you can feel in here, like even when I came in tonight, I felt fine walking through that door. Usually as soon as I walk in that door and I come in here and I'm like, ooh, but I felt fine. The fact that I went into the hall tonight, usually I poo my pants when I even think about going through the creepy corridor or into the hall, but I didn't. I felt fine. I think it's potentially, it's one of those nights that we've kind of learned you get nothing through the whole night or it's an active one. So I think I am going to leave it here. There's only so much more I can kind of do. If they're not going to come out for me, there's just nothing whatsoever. So there's not much I can do. I think, what day is it tomorrow? Chris, are you still on? Thursday we've got, I'm not sure what's happening tomorrow. Thursday we've got Colin in here on Thursday night for you to watch. So he'll be doing a live in here on Thursday night. Saturday night, Chris will be doing a live. Friday night, Chris will be doing a live at the Georgian Theatre in Richmond. Really excited for that one because it's the first time there. And then Saturday night, we've got a Lone Vigil experience in here with 4 guests spending the whole night in here. So you'll have them to watch as well on Saturday night. So there's a few things coming up over this week anyway for you. But I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to go and head over to the Lone Vigil's Paranormal Experience page and set up a locked off camera just if there's any evidence that we can document through that. But you don't need to be a member for that, because that's just a locked off feed with no interaction from humans. And all I can say is huge thank you to everybody for your support. You're all absolutely amazing, and we absolutely love the bloody bones of you. So I shall leave it there. Chris will let you all know tomorrow what the whole plan is for the rest of the week, and he'll keep everyone updated with what's what. Rob Brixie's just sent 200 stars. Oh, thank you so much, Rob. Like, it means a lot to us, so thank you so much. I've just peed my pants because as I'm walking, I could see the tip of the aerial and it was moving, but I couldn't actually see the aerial, so I just saw something moving as I was walking, and I didn't like it. So thank you again, Rob, and thank you again for everybody as well. So, like I say, I'm going to leave it there. I'm actually not going to shit myself locking up tonight either, because I just feel calm as a cucumber. Very, very strange. So, I'll put this book back. No one wanted a bedtime story off me. Like, I'm actually... Not even spirits wanted a bedtime story. Probably sick of me bloody whomping on in here all the time, aren't they? So, if you want to head over to the Lone Vigils Paranormal Experience page, you can watch the locked off cameras on there. I'll set them up, leave the building, put the alarm on and go home, and they'll just be left running through the night. Document anything on there. So, thank you everyone for coming back to the other side, and we'll see you soon. Lots and lots of love to you all. I'll do the Christopher style again. What will you uncover when the lights go out? Bye. Oh, I thought Chris was calling me Roberto then. I was going to say, why are you calling me Roberto? I thought you were thanking me for the live or something. Hang on. I'm not sure. Right. I'll see you on the other side. Thanks again, Rob. Right. Bye. I don't want to end. Now I'm like actually on my own. I am going to be on my own. I just need to turn the light on. Okay, that's all right then. So, the door was shut. The door was shut. I thought I'd left the door open, but I obviously must have left it shut. Right. I'll get this set up and then I'll get home. Right. Mwah. Thank you everyone again. Bye.